What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. We up in the White Room, man. Okay, Geechi, Gotti, and A Verb is firing shots at one another, man, and both of them trying to paint a picture of one another to sell it to the battle rap community. For the most part, for people to take sides and, you know, but this is what Battle Truth come in at. We need to get straight to it. I ain't on neither one of these brothers' side. I'm just on the side of the truth. So with that being said, let's get right off into this. So I was listening to A Verb, and he was basically, okay, I guess this thing started back and forth with them because Geechi Gotti didn't have such a good showing against Hollow the Don. And as a result of that, Verb was letting it be known how he felt about it. I guess he took to Twitter and was saying some things about how he lost Geechi, then like how he was literally, from what he's saying, was just pressing on it so hard to basically make him appear to be like he's some type of scrub or falling off. So he just decided to blast back on him, just letting him know like, dog, at the end of the day, no matter what I did, even if I lost the battle, okay, but bro, you've been trash for years. I had a bad showing. You've been trash for the past years. Verb take to his social media platform on Twitter Spaces, and he began to say some things. He also had a guest up there, Gerald McCoy, NFL player. Y'all know Gerald starting to make himself more vocal in the NBA. In the NBA, terrible. In the battle rap community. But him and Verb was talking. 3 Letter Man was up there too. Terrible. That's another blog. So Verb began to say some things, and they were talking about Geechi Gotti. Verb was basically saying that he was and I quote, a manufactured champ that the URL made the people like, made the people love. First of all, let's get one thing straight. Let's just stop with that. The URL can't make nobody like anybody, okay? That's why, if that was the case, you top tier still wouldn't be in the game. They've been trying to get rid of y'all ever since Big Payday been taking place in battle rap, okay? And we know for so many years, they have been trying to push the new class, every year a different new class, to get rid of y'all. And it just ain't happened. Which comes to the same argument I'm finna use. You know why that didn't happen? Move. Because you have to be good to make people like you. They can't make just anybody. They can't make nobody like you. You have to actually be good. Sort of like in wrestling. You know, I like in wrestling when Vince McMahon and them when they want to make a champion, what do? They make them beat all the greats, all the best. They make them win the titles. They carry the belts. They make the people like them. This is not so when it comes to battle rap. You're not paying people to take falls, and you better be in there competing and battling. That's not the case. And even if you do that, in battle rap, people don't even care. Look how many times Surf lost. People don't care if you win or lose. What they care about is being entertained. And if they like your personality and character with it, we don't know what it takes in battle rap to make a person like. Sometimes you think it's this, sometimes you think it's that, and it's not neither one. It just, in battle rap, you never know what it is that make a person like you. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Let's look at Rock. Look how fire Rock is. Why the battle rap community like him so much? You see all the stuff that came out on him, transgenders, got his jewelry chain took in, it wasn't real, almost fighting with everybody, trying to fight people over caution. But why they still like him? He ain't really got a sense of humor and personality. He don't do videos, interviews and things like that. And so what makes them like him? Let's just say it must be his talent. He been good for so long, must be his talent. Same thing with Surf. Same thing with Twerk. They lose a lot, a whole lot. What makes people like them? See, there is really no recipe for this stuff. But one thing you have to be To make people like you, what you have to be, two things you have to have. One or the other, or if you got them both, it's just even good for you. You have to, first of all, know how to rap and be good. And having a personality also take you a long way. That's why Clips was so successful. That's why Conceited was so successful. Look, what's keeping Cassidy afloat? It ain't his talent, because he's funny. See what I'm saying? Because he's funny. So we seeing this is what's happening, stuff like this. So one thing Geechi is not, no Verb, you know, y'all might be in y'all feelings right now, so y'all both want to paint a dark picture of one another. But one thing Geechi Gotti is not, that's a manufactured champion, okay? Let's just keep it real. When Geechi Gotti came in the game, the West Coast, when it came to battle rap, was dead last, okay? For the most part, the East Coast was dominating. The Midwest was making a strong push. The South, for the most part, was in the middle, but the West Coast was out of there when Geechi Gotti came to the game. Nobody respected Danny Myers. Nobody really respected Disaster. B-Dot wasn't getting the looks and battling as often. Rum Nitty wasn't that dude like he is now at that time. Daylight wasn't really doing nothing at all neither, so the West was really shot when it came to battle rap. It was Geechi Gotti who put the West on his back. The man, listen, one thing we not gonna play these games. The man is not no manufactured champion, okay? The man is a real champion. And most of his battles always been on the road too. Let's just keep it real. Geechi was traveling on the road by himself. That's why we see the picture of him hiding behind the tree. He was on the road. Every time he was winning them Champion of the Year thing, he was on the road. Mostly all his battles was on the road. So he definitely proven to be a warrior, proven that he can go out and get the job done, and he competed every time, man. So he definitely not a manufactured champion. And keep in mind, he actually one of the only top tier battle rappers or a person that signed the URL that was actually doing King of the Dot battles them too. Let's keep that real. He did King of the Dot. He was doing other battle rap leagues. When most top tiers like he is, and battle rappers and Surf and Rockman could never do the things that Geechi was doing. Okay? I'm just keeping it 100. So he seemed to have more freedom than them, and he was the face. And keep in mind, and at that time, even right now, he the face of battle rap. Let's not play these games. Out of the 5 Champion of the Years, this man won 3 out of the 5. He tends to be the only one that's serious about it, that go after it from the beginning of the year to the end. Most people don't even think about Champion of the Year to the last 3-4 months. Let's just be real. Gotti be locked in on that from January. And he like fixed on winning it every year. That dude put in work. He go up against the best battle rappers in the game. Even if you say, I'm gonna keep it real, he only had probably 3 bad showings out his whole career, and 2 of them just came recently. He didn't have a good showing against Hollow. I thought that was trash. He didn't have a good showing against Jazz. I thought that was trash. But for the most part, what he known for, what made him the champion, and all the time, it wasn't only that the man was winning Champion of the Years. Remember, it was a time they was giving Champion of the Night, who was the best of the night. He was even winning those. He was winning those rings. I think he got like 3 of those rings. So he got like 3 belts and 3 rings. So he got things that the battle rap community put in play for those who go hard and those who actually proven to be champion. He got that when these guys ain't even got it. And they can't say they didn't want it because they performing on the same stages as him. So I didn't get that at all. He definitely not a manufactured champ. Which brings me to this part. Gerald McCoy said this about Geechi Gotti. Maybe because he was on the platform with Verb, but Jordan McCoy said that Geechi Gotti not really considered to be basically one of those top dudes like that because he didn't do enough. Terrible. Geechi Gotti probably got more battles than he do got more battles than Surf. Probably got more battles than Verb. Probably got more battles. Geechi Gotti got more battles than these top tiers you're talking about. And what's crazy, this man been putting in work. Geechi Gotti may do 10 to 20 battles a year and be fire in like every battle. Again, he only just had 2 bad showings recently. Same thing for when Shine was on his run. Shine dominated the game 3 years straight, going up against all the best battle rappers in battle rap, and he was 30 in them. When they was even fire, he was 30 in them and they was on fire. Come on, man. That'll never be did ever again in battle rap history. I'm sorry. And the man still ain't getting proper respect for that, okay? But I'm just keeping it 100 with you. Geechi did that throughout his career. Year after year after year after year, going up against nothing but the best rappers in the game. That's how he was winning them champions of the years. Because remember, strength and schedule play a big part in winning that champion of the year. The people who you go up against and compete with. And he got one of the convincing battles against Lux ever. You know what I'm saying? One of the only ones to have such a convincing battle of defeat, him defeating Lux. So when Gerald McCoy and Bergman were trying to make it seem like he ain't do enough, trying to play him like he's some young rookie type dude, we can't do that, bro. Come on, y'all ain't being honest. And this let me know y'all really don't know battle rap. You really don't know battle rap like that. Because this man been literally putting in work, killing stuff, smashing stuff. Okay? Bird began to talk about how, I'm just writing down, I wrote down a lot of things he said. That Geechi Gotti didn't face the New York monster. I don't believe that. Geechi Gotti definitely battled in New York. And here's the thing about Geechi Gotti's style. It would have transitioned very well in New York. New York, for the most part, New York is one of my biggest fan bases out of this whole country. Like, most of my fans is in New York. And what I know about them, New York, them dudes is gutter. Them dudes move fast. They fast moving and gutter. And when it comes to real talk and things like that, look, them dudes take that stuff serious. Look, New York is one of the only cities, for the most part, sort of like Chicago. You better be knowledgeable where you saying that they from. The people in New York, they don't like when you mix up their boroughs. They don't like that at all. Don't tell a person from Brooklyn he from the Bronx. Okay? Don't tell a person from Harlem he from Queens. They take that stuff serious. They don't like that at all. It's like they very prideful at that. So Geechi Gotti, what he represent coming from the West Coast and Compton, and his style would have transitioned very well in New York. What are you talking about? That's what made people like him, because he ain't copying nobody. He got his own style, and when it's real, you can tell. You can see it in their eyes. Now go ahead and talk and make people believe them lies. That stuff would have transitioned very well in New York on any main and big stage. That's how he climbed up. So look, you gotta keep in mind, when it comes to battle rap, the biggest battle rap fan base is the East Coast, New York. I'm just keeping it real. It ain't no other core dedicated fan base in battle rap than New York. I'm keeping it real. Geechi is accepted and is the face of battle rap as a result of New York. The same thing you saying he not. That's why he is. If New York don't like him, he not there. It ain't the West holding him down. It ain't the South holding him down. It's the East Coast. It's New York, Philly, and Jersey. It's that East Coast that's holding that dude down. I'm sorry, I don't agree with that at all. Sorry, Verb. Now, you may have messed up in New York because you was arrogant, cocky, wanted to come out, disrespect them. So now you always blaming. You got an excuse for everything, but don't worry about it. He also said Geechi never dominated nobody from his era. I just think that some of the things he be saying, it sound good, but for people who really know the truth and break things down, know that that is just false and terrible. Because here's the thing that we know to be true. First of all, in battle rap, when you on the level of Geechi Gotti's, you competing up against the best that battle rap has to offer. Your resume is full of nothing but killers. You're not really dominating killers. Nobody is. Anytime in battle rap, a person for the most part is locked in to battle somebody, it's a 50% chance you can lose that battle. That's again what makes Geechi Gotti so fire. Because the man got like a 90%, the man got a 90% win percentage in battle rap. Let's just keep it real. A 90%. In any battle you say he lost for the most part before these two battles, you might could argue that it was maybe a debatable if you thought he lost that. But the man win percentage of his success rate is high, very, very high. Because he really don't lose battles. And you can tell those two last battles he just did, he really didn't care about. But that's on him. I ain't giving him no pass. So when Verb said that right there, I ain't believe. That was terrible. I didn't agree to that at all. Because I know that's just talk. It's battle rap. You're going up against the best in the world. And Verb even said this numerous of times out of his own mouth. When you're going up against the best, of course you're going to get hit. Of course you're going to take a cut. So to say that he never dominated nobody in y'all era, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? That's like a false statement to make. Because when you a top tier dude like Geechi is, and you going up against the best battle rappers in the world, rarely would anybody dominate like that, okay? People thought Lux was going to dominate. Didn't happen. People thought Hollow was going to dominate. Didn't happen. People thought Chew was going to dominate. Didn't happen. People thought Mook was going to dominate. Didn't happen. This battle rap, the game is evolving. Brothers are getting better and better and better and better, and they performing, they pin game. And no, I'm sorry, bro. I just don't agree with that. He talked about how Geechi Gotti rapping in the softest era ever in battle rap history. Over there, again, I think that again was highly exaggerated and just taken to be terrible. Because here's the thing: in Verbnum era, they wasn't getting paid money like that. They were trying to position themselves. It was all about respect. In fact, this is one of the reasons they started falling off. Because when the money got involved, they lost their hunger, they lost their drive, they lost caring. They lost that, and they need to get back to that. When they started making money, they started not caring. Surf was guilty of that. Verb was guilty of that. Hitman hollering them guilty of that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they started making money, they lost their passion, their ambition, their hunger, their drive. So for you to say that this era is easier, you know, because y'all had it hard in y'all era, y'all wasn't really making money. Y'all wasn't really making money like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was all about respect. And then winning and losing mattered. Because y'all was trying to earn y'all respect. New York wasn't trying to give y'all nothing. People was really, really, really big on representing for home. Representing from the hood. That was y'all payment back then. To know y'all was being respected in other states. That was y'all payment. So, to say the things you said, I don't agree with that at all. I don't. Like, the stuff you were saying, it only sounds good to people who don't know the truth. I don't agree with that at all. Because one thing we can't say, Geechi Gotti is definitely not no manufactured champ. The man is a real, solidified, proven champ. Okay? If I'm a battle rap owner, if I own a league, I can't go wrong with that dude. He professional. He know what to do. He know how to sell it. He consistent. You can't go wrong with Geechi. I'm sorry. If you're doing business, you can't go wrong with that dude. Simple. You just can't go wrong with him. Simple as that. You know? And like I said, I played a major part. And yeah, I'm going to say it. They don't have to admit it. He know the truth. I played a major part in his confidence in being better as a battle rapper. Because I remember when I had that interview with him, and I was interviewing him prior before his Shotgun Suge battle was coming up. And I told him, I said, hey, your slogan, when it's real, you can tell, you can look in their eyes and say, listen, you need to build your confidence up when you rapping, bro. Because that stuff you saying, it don't hit hard when you're not having conviction. When you saying that, you need to look them dudes in their eyes. Hold your head up. Stop holding your head down. Because when he used to be shy, he used to rap sideways to like dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, now he be straight in your face. Like, we could take it there if you want to take it there. And it makes his rounds more impactful because the conviction is there. You believe what he's saying. And I had to talk to him about that in an interview. Like, look, bro, when you battle up against Shotgun Suge, look that man in his eyes. Hold your head up. Stop holding your head down, man. He became a monster. He was like, okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I got you. I promise you. That's exactly what he said. Yeah, I got you. I promise you. In my next battle, man, I ain't going to do nothing. I'm going to look that nigga in his eyes. And he saw the difference. And he been that way ever since. They don't like to give me my credit, but it's okay, man. Y'all remember DNA admitted, and Ill Will and them all admitted that how I influenced their careers. People be trying to hate on me all they want, but glory to God. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for making me of use to people, and may each and every last one of these men come to the knowledge of Jesus that they may be saved. I mean, real is real. Some people respect it, some people don't. You know, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question, it's yours. Geechi is definitely not a manufactured champ. The URL can't make people like him and things like that. No, that's not true. Because if you're not good, the people ain't gonna like you anyway. No business can make people like their product. The people got to do that on their own. I'm sorry, it don't work like that, Verb. No matter how pretty you paint it just don't work like that. And it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment in question, it's yours. Because at the end of the day, no matter what position the URL put Geechi in, he have to win those people over. He have to be good. He have to perform well. URL don't write his bars. URL can't stand on that stage and perform in his turn, where he at. He have to do that on his own. And with that being said, that's why he the face of battle rap right now. Real talk.